like this one time at like band camp. Hi guys, so I'm going to be telling you one of many camping stories. Oh my god, I love story time! Now, I've been camping since I was very little. My camping was more of a resort, and my resort had glamping, I would say. It was more glamping than regular camping. And if you don't know what glamping is, look it up. But basically what it was we had bathrooms, we had running water that hooks up to your camper, had electric that hooks up to your camper or whatever, had showers, had activities, had a boat rental, it had beaches, it had pools, it had anything that you can think of. Now, I made so many friends. I was so sociable. I loved it. Now, I've camped every single season, from winter to spring to summer to fall. I've been camping every single season you can think of. Since I camped every season, I was never home, basically. The only time I was home was when I was in school, and that was basically it. Since I was never home, I made the best of friends that any girl 9 and 10-year-olds would love. I used to love them. But there was these two brother and sister. Now, I'm not going to say the names because if they were watching this, I'm sorry, but you guys were kind of jerks. And if I say the name, they're going to be like, why are you telling this story? Because I want to. Well, this story was pretty bad. Yeah, because you were an asshole and a jerk. Oops, did I say that? But they were. They were an asshole and a jerk. And they know that they were, basically. But so, it was around winter time. I'm gonna name them Bobby and Lucy. And we were on the hill, just playing and everything. I was maybe around 9, 10-ish. I think I was 9, 10-ish. And so I didn't know anything better, you know what I mean? So I was in a winter suit. It's like basically you're like all covered, you really can't walk, and you're covered and you basically can't walk. So I was in that, and we used to sled all the time. We used to have so much fun. So Bob was like, why don't we go down that lake and go slipping and sliding playing tag? And I'm like, no, don't do it. In my mind. Now, mind you, I was kind of like Chucky from Rugrats. If you ever seen Chucky from Rugrats, that's how I was. I was always scared as hell about stuff that I haven't tried something new. So I was just like, And then he yelled and was like, are you chicken? Quack, 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 are you chicken? And I was like, oh, hell no. And they were running towards the lake, and I'm like, oh God, please, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this, God? Please, please. So I was walking towards the lake, and when I stopped by the lake, I was thinking, oh God, please. Please, God, no. And I'm just looking at the lake. Now, they had ice fishing, and of course, that day, no one was ice fishing. Like, no joke. No one was ice fishing. It was a ghost town. No one was there. And it was blizzarding outside. It was about like 2 inches, I would say, of snow. But I remember it was like so much snow. It was crazy because we were sliding before we were going to go on the lake. So they're playing on the lake, and I'm just like, oh God. And so Bob was like, I dare you to go on the lake. And of course, me, I was 9 or 10. I had a little crush on him. He was a little bit older. He was like 2 years older. And of course, I had a little crush on him. And why did I? He was a jerk, but I had a crush on him. So I wanted to impress him. So I slowly went on the ice. And mind you, I can't really move my arms and my legs or anything. And I got boots up to like my thighs and stuff. And I was just walking, I see little tiny bubbles floating up, and I'm thinking, oh shit, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. So as I walk towards them, I hear a crack. And before I knew it, I fell through on the ice. And I didn't know what the hell was happening because it was just like a blink of an eye, and I'm like, oh shit. Here they are fucking laughing at me, not doing anything. It was so fucking cold in that water. I remember it was the most scariest thing I have ever experienced, and it was the worst. Like, it was so cold and everything, but I was trying to get up, and Lucy helped me up. Well, tried to help me up, but she couldn't. I was so heavy. That cold water soaked up my winter suit, and I couldn't get up, and it felt like I was drowning. Like, it was so hard. It was so heavy. That's all I remember. It was so heavy. And now I'm gonna stop right there. Now, when I was at the lake, someone or something was telling me, Mariah, do not go in. Something bad's gonna happen. But of course, I didn't listen to my gut. Right now back. Of course, not one of them was going to get my parents, and the other one was going to stay here with me, trying so I don't drown. No, of course not. The brother and sister both went and got my parents. Now, mind you, it felt like an eternity. It felt like I said, it was the worst experience of my life. I was cold, I was purple, I was blue, I felt my teeth chattering, like, I was cold. I was scared for my life. I was 10, you know what I mean? I didn't know, but finally, after about 15 minutes, because I was so scared. So, saw my dad driving the golf cart, driving, and my mom's in the passenger seat. And so now here's my dad. He's like close to 300 pounds. Now he walks towards the ice. And now, of course, he doesn't get dropped down by the ice. Of course, he doesn't fall through in the ice. No, of course not. Of course, it was me that fell on the ice. Of course. But he picked me up, and then we drove to my camper. And after I got warmed up, I took a warm shower, I had a blanket on, and my mom made me hot cocoa. And then my dad grounded me. So my dad grounded me, and my mom told me never to hang out with those jerks and those assholes. But I did anyway after that, and they were still okay with it. But they were assholes and stuff, so that kind of sucked, but yeah. So that was my storytelling for today. Yay. If you liked it, make sure you have a thumbs up for me. Put a thumbs up for me. I have so many more camping stories. So many more. Trust me, I do. So comment down below if you want to hear any more camping stories, because I have tons of them. I will see you guys on Friday for my gaming series. Yay! And I love you guys so much. And bye. Mwah.